This is Chris Kelly with your Peak Fitness Abduction Exercise Variations. Now, once the client possesses basic control of abduction, once they have strong abductors and kind of have eccentric control, we want to incorporate lateral movement into their program. Oftentimes, if they do not possess control, what we'll see is something like this: a lateral lunge with a turnout of the foot. Okay, and that's a liability right there. That is a torn ACL. That's kind of demonstrating lacking control of the abductors and kind of, control the ability to stabilize the waist. So once this occurs, what we're looking for is everything stays straight. Feet are straight. This is straight. So when the client is side shuffling or lunging to one side or the other, everything has control and it's in its proper place. All right. With that said, in order to train this and more active movement, we can start to incorporate our first variation, which is a lateral lunge. All right. For the basic lateral lunge, I'm just going to lunge to the side, pause, and come back together. I'm just trying to shift my weight into the outside of my heel here, pausing, and I'm coming back together. I'm really sitting back on my heel. Some things to look for would be coming forward onto the toe, again, turning out of the foot. So I want to make sure they're doing that. Reach down, pause at the bottom, and come back together. And this exercise can either be performed side to side or one side at a time, as just demonstrated. From here, our next progression would be a lateral carpet square lunge. So what I'm going to do here is simply put one foot on a carpet square here, or a towel. A slide board works wonderfully if you have it. And I'm just lunging to the side, and I'm coming back together. Okay, the beauty of this exercise, it can be done in multiple directions. We can incorporate some diagonal movement, moving a little bit farther back, or even moving forward a bit. All right, with this, a couple variations that we can incorporate on this theme would be, we can perform what's called a hang lateral lunge, where we're lunging to one side or the other with two dumbbells, kind of increase resistance there. We can do things like a lateral lunge with a curl to press, a lateral lunge with a curl, make it a little more sport specific, or we can incorporate offset loading. So we put the dumbbell down, one dumbbell down, lunge, reach the side, come back together, lunge, reach the side, come back together. Now as well, the same rules apply for the carpet square. Right? I can lunge to the side here, reach down, come back up, trying to reach to the heel. And with the offset loading, this is great because with the carpet square, we're working, this is a little more hip dominant activity, working a little more glute, this leg staying a little straighter. So reach down to the floor, come back up, really pull through the heel, tighten the glute at the top. You'll get a little more hip hinge, a little more hip dominant exercise. And with that as well, this can be done with carpet squares, kettlebells, really any implement that you have in the same fashion. And that is your Peak Fitness Abduction Variations.